thank you for talking with 𝐂𝐀𝐑𝐆𝐎𝐂 Kunal. I would ask you some questions, quick ones. I won't take you much time. So, first question would be: you mentioned that technology should be seen as an investment in processes, not as a transaction cost. What changes when logistics companies start looking at technology this way?
I think what changes for them is it's a complete process overhaul for them. They get leaner, they get meaner, they are able to have better operational control, they are able to have better financial control, and in the end, what we all work towards, right? They are able to give their customers more rather than information which is stale. They're able to keep their customers more up to date with probably their shipment data. They are able to provide more data analytics to the customer. So, in the end, if the adoption of technology is seen in the right way and done in the right way, a freight forwarding company has tremendous productivity to achieve.
Right. Okay. AI will not replace manpower, but realign the workforce. What does that mean for the logistics professionals?
Be ready. I think that is the most important thing. See, because it's a misconception that AI will come in and replace me. That's what a typical document person would think, or a typical person who's creating quotations would think. Or probably they're not thinking, but let's be real. AI can replace most of the repetitive tasks.
Yeah.
But what I am telling by mentioning that realign yourself is that try to upskill yourself and try to learn skills which AI cannot do. For example, people management. AI cannot do people management, right? When a human-to-human connection is built, that's when actually business gets done.
Yeah.
So invest in that. Make yourself more aligned with other processes rather than still being in the notion of, okay, what I'm doing is the right thing. No. Whatever. I mean, I've been saying this for the last 2 years. If you think your processes or what your work you're doing is repetitive in nature, that can be easily replicated by AI. It's not going to take much time, and we are doing it as we speak as a software company or a technology partner to freight forwarders.
Okay, so my next question would be: what is the biggest technology shift you are seeing in logistics and freight forwarding today?
The rapid acceptability of need to adopting automation. We've had customers who have been big customers, but always were very dependent on people. Why do I need, let's say, a container tracking? I can employ a person who will manually track. Why should I pay you for every time your system automatically tracks your container? Cut to 2026, people are actually going out there and wanting these adoptions from us, these automations from us, and that is what has changed. So the pace at which automations were being adopted has changed dramatically, specifically in the last 1 year, I would say.
Okay. So for Softlink Global, what are the key growth areas in the current market?
We are doubling down on making automation as part of the system, which we are already doing. It's an everyday process.
Okay.
So we are leveraging on AI and we are embedding AI into our intelligent ERP so that a lot of processes can be automated which are happening currently in the system. That's one. Second is, as you know, our software is implemented in 51 countries across the globe, and we serve almost about 5,500 freight forwarders across this globe. So our aim is that yes, we are building a good product, we are building a future-ready product, so we want to expand it to the markets where we know that everyone is waiting for these adoptions to happen, these digitalization to happen, and also countries who are now moving from digital to intelligent.
Right.
So that's what we are doing at Softlink Global as of now.
Right. Okay. So what advice would you give to logistics companies that are still hesitant to invest deeply in the technology?
I meet such freight forwarders on a daily basis who are scared. Sometimes they are confused how to go about it. Sometimes they want to understand that is this the right thing for me or not. I think most of my team members, and we, more than trying to sell, we try to consult them that, hey, listen, I know my system has everything.
Yeah.
Okay, start with the basic vanilla or the basic application which is at least getting you to the digitalization phase, then bring in adoption level 1, then bring in automation level 2, then bring in automation level 3. So it's a progressive approach. I always recommend to people who are fearful, don't go all in, don't go big bang, because then you're kind of biting more than you can chew. Let's go step by step. Make it modular, adopt module wise, adopt the need wise, and scale it as and how the adoption of your ERP is happening in the right manner.
Okay. So, last question. What message would you give to logistic professionals who are worried about AI and job security?
What advice?
Yeah.
I think
Or
advice,
suggestion or anything?
suggestion is simple. As I said, pull up your socks and be ready, because this transformation is not coming anymore. It has already arrived. We are seeing in the last 6 months or 8 months, we have done our studies that when a freight forwarding company is increasing volumes by, let's say, 20% or 30%, right? Back in the days, they had to add 10% to 12% of workforce for it. Now we are seeing that they just need to add another 1.5 to 2% workforce. Now that means that new job opportunities are not being created. But that also says that the old ones are not getting lost. So the value is there. But adopt yourself to other aspects rather than doing the repetitive tasks, so that you're not replaceable easily.
All right. Thank you so much, Kunal.
Thank you.